Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Download Festival 2024, Avenged Sevenfold headlining this evening. Johnny is with me now. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. Back at Donington. That's got to always be a nice one to see in the touring schedule on the calendar, right? A lot of memories here.
Absolutely. We've been doing this festival for a lot of years now, and I was just remembering the first one we did, and it was mind-blowing at the time. I think I was 19 or 20 years old the first time we did it. It's been a while. Just aged the shit out of myself.
Oh, dude, me too, man. Don't you worry, me too. I'm feeling just as old on that one. But no, that's so cool. But it's always just nice seeing you on the light because you know that your fans are showing up here. You know it's like your community is very much a part of this festival community. It just feels like a perfect fit when I see Avenged on this lineup, man.
I'm glad to hear that. I didn't know that for sure. You know, I feel that, but you know, if it's coming from you, then I think it does make sense. Yeah, it's been a great festival for us over the years, and to see us go from, as I said, the first one, being there much earlier in the day on the stage, and then working our way up to this now being our third time headlining it.
Crazy, isn't it?
You know, it's wild when I think about when I go back to that first time. You know, you always have that goal in mind. Oh, I want to be the headliner, right?
Right, yeah.
But then now to be doing it for the third time and stuff, it's one of those moments where when you're focused for 20 years of your career, you just kind of like, you don't realize all the steps until you take a minute and be a little retrospective about it and go like, oh yeah, like we're kind of doing this thing, you know? So it's really cool, man. And then to have this lineup this year too, I think was a brilliant one. And really excited to be sharing the stage with these bands tonight and the rest of the weekend and everything. So yeah, man, it's always good to be back home, I guess.
Oh yeah, man, you can't say fairer than that, can you? And great to have you back in the UK because obviously it's been a little minute since the album dropped. I know I'm very excited to hear some of these album songs live tonight because I talked to your boy Matt when the record came out. Absolutely loved it. I love the new directions you were pushing in.
Thank you, man.
Taking the risks is always really nice to see any band kind of do that. Tell me a little bit about getting this album on stage because it's not just those new musical styles that you're playing with and mixing that and making that with the old material. The stage show itself, I've just seen little clips of the kind of US arena run and stuff you've been doing. You really have thought about the whole visual sense that came with the record too on this one, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for that, for saying so. I don't think it's too dissimilar to what we do on every album cycle. You know, we like to bring the new album with its, imagery and kind of bring somewhat of an immersive experience to the fan, right? To kind of bring him into more than just the music, the artwork that we put into it. We take time on everything that we do, and maybe that's why we take so long to release albums. But but we take a lot of time. We take a lot of pride in it, and the visuals go hand in hand with it. And we want it to be an event where you're feeling, songs like Mattel. We want to come into the Barbie world with us. And this one we have a great production team, and we were able to take it to another level, do some stuff differently. We've done a lot of different productions over the years, and we always try to outdo ourselves in ways and just make it different and more exciting in ways as well. I'm very proud of this cycle and what we've done with our production and being able to bring that light to Life Is But a Dream.
Yeah.
And it's been really cool. We used a lot of the artwork from the album, a lot of artwork that we had because we worked with Wes Lang, amazing artist.
Really impressive work on this. Yeah, I've got to say.
That was just like a match that you never expect to happen, and then it does, and you're like, oh, this is just too good. So shout out to Wes on that. But yeah, a lot of that imagery. Bringing in those songs. I'm glad you're excited because we're going to be playing quite a few of them.
Good.
We're leaning heavy on it, man. We're very happy with our album out right now. It's different, and we like that. We've always tried to, not tried to be. We've always been the different band out here, and I think that I think this is just the new installment of that, and really excited for everyone here at a festival setting to get that because you don't always get that in a festival. Everyone comes out and does the big party, which we've done too. We love the big party, nothing against it, but there's a different imagery that we have going right now, and taking a piece of that here, and then hopefully in the next time we'll be back in the arenas to give the real immersive experience.
Yeah, that'll be exciting too, man. And there's some dancey moments on the record. You're going to get a party going either way.
Oh, well, there's always time.
Come on, there's a little bit of funk in there.
There's always time for a party.
Absolutely, that's what I like to hear. Speaking of kind of all this, the reflection of downloading your kind of long relationship here and everything. Another thing I just want to briefly touch on, because obviously we've kind of just passed the big anniversary for Waking the Fallen, and I always like when we hit these kind of bigger anniversary moments. It's not so much what's changed with the band, because as we've just said, it's very apparent. You guys are trying new things, you're developing all the time, you're trying things on the record since then. Anything that stayed the same though? Did you guys learn anything making that record that actually keeps applying as you move on forward?
Man, that's a great question.
Yes.
And I would have to say there is a couple of things that are just kind of building blocks to how you put a record together. We did learn a lot. I mean, that was our first record in a real studio. I mean, we did it was my first record with the band. They'd done Sounding the Seventh Trumpet off of Hollywood Boulevard in a couple days' time, as I recall. But this was the first one where we were in for about a month or two, whatever the case was, with the producer in Mudrock and Fred Archambault. So learning from them what they had done in real studio settings. I mean, that was the first time we ever recorded to a click or played to a click.
Oh, wow, God.
So I mean, for most of us, I think Sin had worked with a click before, being the MIT musician that he is. But the rest of us hadn't. That was our first time. So learning how to structure a song in a way. We learned a lot of that we took into City of Evil. There's some building, like I said, I want to call it like building block stuff, like the foundational stuff, and then we took it to the level that we have today. But yeah, I would say, just the writing and recording process, I would say there are some things that we took that we still use today.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, foundation and building block is a very good way of looking at it. Those are the things that are going to carry you through even when you're trying new genres and all that kind of stuff. It kind of makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good to have that basis there for sure. I'm going to let you go before I do one question we've been asking absolutely everybody here this weekend, because as you alluded to, stacked lineup, massive lineup. I'm sure a lot of friends of yours around, a lot of acts you admire. Is there anyone out there who you've never toured with before, never worked with before, where you think, you know what, that'd be a really nice fit to do something with?
That's on this one?
That's on this one this weekend.
Man. Well, I want to say Limp Bizkit, but we've done shows with them before.
Sure.
So,
but a great choice either way.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, we've had fun with those guys. Man, who else is on here that I feel like I'm under the gun here.
I'll take Bizkit if that's the only answer. But
yeah. I mean, I'll say Sum 41, even though it's not on their final.
Well, yeah. The clock's ticking. Derek, pick up the phone. Come on, man.
No, I'm excited. They're playing right now, and unfortunately, I'm missing a little bit of it, but I can hear it. I've always been a fan of that band, and
they're great.
I'm happy for them to go into their retirement how they want to, and doing it the right way, man.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, actually doing it the right way. There's been a couple of bands where it's like it's so rare you get that opportunity to just go, you know what, we're going to do this on our terms.
They just decided that they're going to do it their way. They're on their farewell tour right now, and all the power to them, man.
All power to them, man. Dude, I'm going to let you go get ready for the show, but really excited to see it tonight. Look forward to seeing you back in the UK whenever that may be, and just all the best to you till then. All right,
man. Thank you very much.
Good to see you, Johnny. Everybody.